Or is it a substitute?
Oh, you just now, you see her now?
Oh, sorry. Hi, Judge. Sorry about that.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning. Sorry about that.
All right. I am going live now, and Officer Johnson will open up the court.
All rise and welcome. The 36th District Court for the City of Detroit, State of Michigan is in session with the Honorable Christina B. Kennedy. While court is in session, you must adhere to all social distancing guidelines. All electronic devices must be placed on silent, vibrate, and you must adhere to cell phone policy. Additionally, there is no talking, eating, sleeping, drinking, gum chewing, audio or video recording, broadcasting, and live streaming. Ladies and gentlemen, both policies relating to social distancing and cell phone usage are posted on outside of every courtroom door and throughout the courthouse. Violation of these policies may result in confiscation of your device or removal of the courthouse. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the court. I'm Judge Christina B. Kennedy, and I will be presiding over docket 333 today. Do we have any matters that are ready?
We should be ready, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, you are, was that attorney?
Yes, Attorney Murad. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning to you. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm having Zoom issues already, so.
One of those days.
What is your client's name?
Danny Shaina.
Okay, I can't see. Oh, I see him. I'm just trying, I'm hoping that my Zoom comes back in. Good morning, Madam Court Reporter.
Hi, Judge. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
Pretty good.
Calling people of the city of Detroit versus Danny Shaina, case number B115-45722. Count 1, illegal change of use occupancy without approval from official. This matter is scheduled for a show cause hearing today. May I have appearances for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Murad, P83665, on behalf of Mr. Danny Shaina. Your Honor, I'm standing in for Attorney Ferris Haddad with Mr. Shaina's permission. Mr. Shaina, can you please introduce yourself to this honorable court?
Yes, my name is Danny Shaina.
Good morning, Mr. Shaina.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney Murad, as I stated, this is a show cause hearing. I don't know if your client has been arraigned or not, but how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, we're actually electing to have the matter set for bench. I had an opportunity to speak with the prosecutor in this. I know that her and Mr. Haddad are going to be working out some additional matters. But at this time, Mr. Shaina wishes to continue his plea of not guilty and have the matter set for bench trial.
Mr. Shaina, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Shaina, did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney today in private regarding your case and your accompanying right?
Yes,
Okay, do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matter before the court?
yes,
Do you understand that a bench trial is a trial where the judge is the final decider of fact?
yes,
Do you understand that to have a bench trial, you will be waiving your right to a jury trial?
yes,
Your attorney has indicated that you wish to waive your right to a jury trial and schedule this matter for bench trial. Is that correct?
Correct.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything in order to get you to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
Okay, so the court is going to set this matter for bench trial on, our next trial date is February 16th, 2023. Is that a good date for you, Attorney Murad?
Is that 1-5, Judge?
1/6.
1/6?
February 16th.
Your Honor, it's gonna be Mr. Haddad, so I'll confirm, but that's plenty enough time for him to, step in order if that date doesn't work.
Okay, so this matter is scheduled for bench trial at 8:30 a.m. Mr. Shahina, you attend court the same way you attended today by logging into the Zoom session for courtroom 333.
Okay.
Okay, so we will see you back here on February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 in the morning for a bench trial.
You got it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good night.
Mr. Sheen, I'll be calling you now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. That concludes.
Yep.
this
Bye
matter.
bye.
Well, I haven't called, I don't call, wait, 1 second. Can you put it on?
So Judge, I was ready on a few matters. Did you want me to bring those defendants out of the breakout room?
Okay, Attorney Worthing, yes, I do.
Sure.
And also, do you have any no officer matters?
I think the only one I believe is maybe for Raphael Scott, which was Officer Presley and Hamawi, but I don't think they're here.
Okay. Well, yes.
And Judge, I'm
sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Attorney Worthing, please start bringing your matters out. Attorney Davis, good morning to you.
I'm ready on, well, it's just gonna be an adjournment.
Who is your client?
Daniel Ewald.
Is he present? I don't see.
Yes, he was in the.
Attorney Davis, have you spoken to the prosecutor about?
Yes, we worked something out. He's gonna take a course, so she wants to adjourn the hearing date so he can take the course. Then we had an agreement.
Okay. All right, let me get him over here.
And good morning, Your Honor. This is Officer Dolboski. I'm here on that case as well.
Okay, thank you, Officer. I'm gonna call the case as soon as I see him. Okay, I'm moving Daniel Ewald over now.
He's having audio issues, so I was gonna waive his presence for the formal hearing.
Just talk to one more person and come back right back.
I just texted him to log out since he can't hear us.
This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Daniel David Ewald, ticket number P14060016. Count 1, disregarding signal, red or amber. May I please have appearances for the record?
Yes, good morning. This is Officer
Lewis
Dolboski.
Davis, P76203, appearing on behalf of Mr. Daniel Ewald. I ask the court to waive my client's appearance for this formal hearing.
Okay. Was your client present today, Attorney Davis?
He was present today, yes. He was having audio issues, so I just told him to log out and I'll update him on the next date.
Okay, the court will waive his presence. This matter, today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in this matter. The court notes that the matter is scheduled for 8:30 this morning. The court also notes that the complaining witness, Officer Del Bas, is present. Officer, will you please state your name for the record?
Yes, Officer Dolboski, Detroit Police, badge 4916.
Thank you. Attorney Davis, how do you wish to proceed today?
Judge, I'm just asking for a new date. We reached an agreement. Just need some time for my client to take the course.
Okay, our next trial date is February 16th, 2023. Is that a good day for you?
February 16th, yes, that's fine.
Okay, so, this matter is adjourned until February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 in the morning.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Officer Della. Please be safe out there. That concludes this matter. Have a great day. Yes. Okay, I see some officers. Sergeant Vernon,
Yes, ma'am.
good morning. Do you know if the defendant is here on your matter?
My understanding is that the defendant, Miss Maria Singleton, has not checked in.
Okay, Sergeant Vernon, the court is going to issue a case in that matter. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, be safe out there.
Thank you. You as well.
Hello, Your Honor.
All right. Yes, Attorney Werblin.
Sorry, this is Officer Davis. I didn't know if you called me yet.
Oh,
I stepped away.
Okay, Officer Davis, you were here for Robert Sloan. Have you spoken to the prosecutor about your matter?
Yes, ma'am. From my understanding, Robert Sloan is not present.
Okay, let me just double check with my clerk. You have Robert Sloan? Okay, Madam Clerk has confirmed that Robert Sloan has not checked in. The court will issue a case. Thank you so much for your attendance. The court is releasing you. Have a great day and please stay safe.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Are there any more officers present? No. Okay, Attorney Werbling, how would you like to line cases?
Judge, because I think these are the Officer Bartowal cases. We could start off with Devon Stillwell, if that's okay with the court.
Is this a plea?
Yes, it is, Judge.
Okay. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Devon Delonte Stillwell, ticket number P1345993, count 1, 16 to 20 miles per hour over posted speed, and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. This matter is scheduled for a formal hearing today. May I please have appearances for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your name for the record, sir?
Devon Stillwell.
And Judge, my client understands his rights. He wants to waive his rights and accept the people's offer.
Okay, I'm just trying to get Officer Bartoway.
Sure.
Okay, the court notes that, this matter was scheduled for a formal hearing today at 8:30. The court also notes that the complaining witness is Officer Justin Bardaway. Officer Bardaway is present today. Officer Bardaway, will you please turn on your camera and state your name for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Justin Bardaway.
Good morning. Thank you for your presence today. Okay, Attorney Warbling has indicated that Mr. Stillwell will take a plea agreement. I will take advantage of it.
Officer at home too.
Officer Stillwell, you are free. I'm sorry, Officer Bardaway, you are free to stay until the end of this hearing, or you can go now. But we are about to take the defendant.
All right, I have just one more case today with you, Your Honor.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Mr. Stillwell, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. This looks like this is a plea of responsible. Okay, the court is in receipt of a plea recommendation where Mr. Stillwell, if you plead responsible to count 1, your ticket, which speeding 16 to 20 miles per hour over the posted speed, that count will be amended to speeding 6 to 10 miles over the posted speed, and the count 2, the no insurance misdemeanor, will be dismissed. Is that your understanding of the plea agreement?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Warbling today regarding your case and about your accompanying rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you wish to take advantage of the plea agreement. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything beyond this offer in exchange for your plea of responsible today?
No.
Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury, and that by entering into this plea, you are waiving that right?
Yes.
Okay, Attorney Warbling, do you stipulate to the face of the ticket to establish a factual basis for the civil infraction?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And how does your client plead with respect to the amended charge of speeding 6 to 10 miles per hour over the posted speed?
Responsible, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do you stipulate the probable cause with respect to misdemeanor?
So stipulate, Your Honor.
Okay, the court is going to dismiss count 2, which is the no insurance misdemeanor, in accordance with the plea agreement. And let me just sign my fine sheet. Mr. Stillwell, the fine for, I'm sorry, and the court accepts the plea responsible to the amended charge of 6 to 10 miles per hour over the speed. Mr. Stillwell, the fine for that charge is $135 to be paid within 14 days. And that would take us to okay, so that takes us to January 3rd, Mr. Stillwell. Can you pay that $135 fine by January 3rd?
Yes.
So you need to pay the $135 fine by January 3rd of 2023. You can pay that fine by coming down to 36th District Court and paying in person. Seeing our cashiers on the first floor, you can log on to 36th District Court's website and pay, pay over the internet. You can also pay by going to the DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. I know there's one at the Northwest Activity Center. I know there's one at the City County Building, also known as the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center on Woodward and Jefferson. I'm told that there are DivDat kiosks located throughout the different CVSs in the city. So you can pay that way, or you can download the DivDat app and pay over the app. And you can also call the court and pay by phone if you like. But just make sure you have that fine of $135 paid by January 3rd, 2023.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, I could pay earlier than that, can I?
You can definitely pay it earlier than that, but just make sure it's paid by January 3rd, 2023. If you don't pay it by then,
Thank you.
it'll go into default status.
Okay.
Okay? Is there anything
Yes.
further from the defense?
Nothing further, Judge.
Thank you. That concludes this matter. Mr. Stillwell, you are free to go. I can remove you from the courtroom if you'd like.
I got it.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, what is Officer Rodaway's other case?
Chance Sykes, Your Honor, she's ready to be called.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got it.
Huh? I'm talking. Leave me alone. I'm waiting.
Ms. Sykes, I'm about to call your case.
Okay, I'm ready, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Chance Latrice Sykes. Ticket number P1361881. Count 1, driving while license suspended. Count 2, no proof of insurance. And count 3, expired plates. These matters are scheduled for trial and formal hearing today. May I have appearances for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P 4889 on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Sykes, could you state your name for the record?
Chance Latrice Sykes.
Okay, as I indicated, this matter is scheduled for trial and formal hearing on the civil infraction. Those matters were scheduled to take place at 8:35 this morning. The court notes that the complaining witness is Officer Justin Vardaway. Court also notes that Officer Vardaway is present today. Officer Vardaway, will you please state your name for the record?
Officer Justin Bartley, badge 4672.
Thank you. Good morning to you again. Attorney Worthling, how would you like to proceed in this matter today?
Well, my client wishes to waive her rights and accept the city's offer, Judge.
Okay, I am looking for, okay, the court is in receipt of the people's plea agreement or plea recommendation form. Ms. Sykes, will you please raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Can you hear me? Oh, you're muted. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Oh, wow. I just got cool.
Can you hear me, Ms. Sykes?
Somebody trying to call your phone.
Okay, we'll try one more time and then we might have to pass.
Okay, ma'am, go ahead. Somebody was trying to call in. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Attorney Werbling, does your client wish to take a plea today?
Yes, she does, Your Honor.
Okay, let's see. I have the plea recommendation form in my possession. Ms. Sykes, the people of the city of Detroit have offered that if you plead responsible to, let's see. Counts 2, and 3. Those counts will be amended to, they will be amended from no proof of insurance to no valid registration, and expired plates to no valid registration. And count 1, which is the misdemeanor, driving while license suspended, will be dismissed. Is that your understanding of the plea offer?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Werbling in private today about your case and your company, right?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you do want to take advantage of the plea offer today and enter into pleas of responsible. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything beyond the plea offer placed on the record to get you to enter into these pleas of responsible today?
Could you repeat that again?
Did anyone threaten you?
No, Your Honor, no.
Okay, or otherwise try to force you to enter into a plea of responsible today?
No.
Okay, and do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the misdemeanor? And that by entering into this entering into these pleas, you are waiving your rights?
Yes, I understand that.
Okay. Attorney Werbling, do you stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of establishing a factual basis on the civil infractions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and let's see. Attorney Werbling, I have 2 plea recommendation forms here.
Did we get an updated one, Your Honor?
Let's see. Just double check the docket. I have the one that I'm speaking of, the ticket P1361881. I know that's on the docket. What about P1243990? Have those been taken care of?
What was your question? I'm sorry, Judge.
What did you discuss with your client today? Was it just one ticket? Because I have 2 plea forms. The one form has 1, 2, 3 different ticket numbers.
Right, we were just discussing. Let's see here, Judge. Where we go? I only had, we were only resolving the last 4 digits, 8811, and then 2 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ms. Sykes, do you have court dates for your other tickets, or did you let them go into default, or what? You know?
If we can handle them all right now, that'd be better. But I think I do have some court dates coming up for next year. I can't hear you, ma'am.
I'm not talking to you. That's why. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay. I'm
I'm
sorry.
talking to the clerk.
January 26th, January 27th with us.
Here.
Yeah. February 7th with us, January 25th.
Are those all just
arraignments? Yep. Oh, you want me to print?
Okay, Ms. Sykes, those other tickets you have yet to be arraigned on, and this officer is not even the complaining witness on those tickets. So unfortunately, you are going to have to come back to court on those matters. We're just going to continue with the plea on this matter. So Attorney Werbling, you have already stipulated to the face of the ticket. That's correct, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and how does your client plead to the to the amended charges of no valid registrations on count 1 and, I'm sorry, count 2 and 3.
Not responsible, Your Honor.
Okay. The court is going to accept a plea of responsible to count to the amended charge of no valid registration on count 2 and to the amended charge of no valid registration on count 3. Do you stipulate to probable cause, Attorney Worthing?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is going to dismiss count 1 in accordance with the plea agreement. Ms. Sykes, the fine for no valid registration is $105. So that would be, the court is going to assess you a fine of $105 on each count. That would take us to $210, a total of $210 to be paid within 14 days. That would take us to January 3rd. Will you be able to pay that $210 by January 3rd?
No, ma'am.
How much time do you need?
I need at least till like February because right now my job is like slow. So I work, but I'm not really getting that many hours right now.
Okay, where do you work?
I work at the Henry at the Henry Hotel, the Henry Autograph.
The court will give you until March 3rd, 2023 to pay the fine of $210. That's a total fine. It's a fine of $105 on each count that you declare responsible to. Okay? Count 1 is dismissed without prejudice, so you don't have to worry about that fine. A fine on that one.
Okay.
You can pay those fines by coming down to court and paying them in person. On the first floor of 36th District Court, you can log in to 36th District Court's website and pay online. You can pay the fine by going to the different DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. There's one at the Northwest Activity Center on Myers. There's one at the City County Building or the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center on Woodward and Jefferson. And the DivDat kiosks are also located at different CVS throughout the community. But just make sure you have that $210 paid by March 3rd, 2023. Okay? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, is the defense satisfied?
We are, Judge, satisfied.
Defense is, I'm sorry, the court is also satisfied. Thank you, Officer Bardaway, for your presence. You are dismissed. Please be safe out there. That concludes this matter.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Happy holidays.
Have a good day. Okay, what is next? Wait, let me see. Attorney Griffin, what are you present on?
Good morning, Your Honor. I am here also, I'm co-counsel with Attorney Werbling.
Okay, do we have any other retained attorneys in the courtroom? And good morning to you, Attorney Griffin.
Good morning.
Attorney Simon in regard on what the one we just got off the board.
Corporal McCree.
Renard Shannon.
Ms. Sykes, you're free to go. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm looking for the thing to dismiss it.
Oh, okay. I can remove you. I'll remove you right now. Have a good day. Attorney Werbling, is Corporal McCree here on a trial or do you know?
Good morning. I'm here on the trial.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I just
That's the one with Mr. Shannon, where he's got about 20 cases.
Yes, Judge, yeah, that's mine.
Oh, there, Mr. Simon's here. Good to see you, Mr. Simon.
You, Mr. Werbling.
The cavalry has arrived, sir.
All right. So, Attorney, good morning, Attorney Simon. Do you need to speak to the city attorney?
Yes, please. Yes,
okay,
please.
As soon as she comes back in here, we'll put you in the breakout room with her. Okay?
Well, if she's not there right now, if I could maybe return to what I was I'm in the middle of something else right now and come back in a little bit if that's okay. Or I could wait.
Okay, Attorney Simon, if you have something else, that's fine. Do you plan on logging out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, a brief in-person matter in Macomb County, and then I'll be right back onto the Zoom. I was just right now checking to see which officers are present. I know, of course, Officer McCree.
Definitely present. Yeah, if you can check back here with us as soon as possible.
Very good. Thank you, Judge.
Wait, I'm told that she emailed an offer. Did you get the offer?
I'll print it right now.
All right, I'll check my email.
Okay. Okay, Attorney Simon, the court prefers that the city attorney email the offer to you, but she's not present. So my clerk is going to forward it to you right now, okay?
Okay, does the court have my email address?
Can you put it in the chat,
Yes, I will do that. Thank you.
private chat? Thank you. Okay, Attorney. Good morning, Attorney Cole. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. Thank you, Judge.
Who are you here for?
Miss Jansen sent me an email on a case. It was, oh my God. I'm sorry. Let me look at the email again. It was on Reynard Shannon, and there's a Officer Jeremy Rule. She said that she had there was one state matter about failed to display. And I was wondering if I could speak with Officer Rule, if he's in the breakout room.
Let me see if he is in the breakout.
I think she did the offers, but she said there was one state matter, SP 910744.
Yeah, Ms. Cole, I just put my email address in the chat. I'm representing Mr. Shannon. If you could send me that offer, I could get back with you in about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Did you put it in chat?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, do you still want to go in the breakout room, Attorney Cole?
Yeah, I would like to speak with Officer Rule if he's still there.
He is still here. Let me move you now.
Thank you so much.
They just called this on.
Oh.
They just called him right now.
Thank you.
Okay, Attorney Workman, what's next?
Mr. Sure. Let me see who we have here, Judge. We could do.
Your Honor.
Oh, Mr. Griffin, go too. Yeah.
No, I just want to say one thing, Your Honor. I do want to be placed on the list to talk to the prosecutor also. There's
talk to Attorney Cole, the Wayne County prosecutor, or the city attorney?
The city attorney. We have a scheduled trial, but the only officer here is Shabazz, so I just need a revised offer for my client.
Okay.
And then, thank you, Attorney Werbeling.
Oh, no problem.
And then also I did want to say, Your Honor, we do have a few that are for no officers that are ready to.
Let's call those now.
Okay. So I believe it's Essex is one and Sandifer is the other.
Okay, this is people of the city of Detroit versus Anthony Martez Essex, case number SP 110853332. Count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. is also at case number SP 110853331, count one. Failure to display a valid operator's license not on person. Today is the date and time for a bench trial. This matter was scheduled for trial at 8:35 a.m. May I please have appearances for the record?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Herman Griffin, P 77169, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your full name for the record. Sir, you're muted. Unmute yourself, state your full name for the record.
Anthony Martez, Essex.
Your Honor, today is date and time scheduled for trial. Is my understanding that the officer, the complaining witness, has failed to show up or sign in, and we asked the court respectfully for dismissal without prejudice, we understand.
Thank you. As the court indicated, these matters are scheduled for bench trial today. The matters were scheduled for trial at 8:30 a.m. It is now 10:17 a.m. The complaining witness is Officer Nathan Gianni. Officer Gianni is not present in this Zoom session today. He's not present, nor has he called the court clerk to let her know of his whereabouts. Therefore, this matter is dismissed without prejudice based on the officer's failure to appear. Mr. Essex, you are free
Yes.
to go. Thank you very much for your patience.
Thank you.
Thank you. That concludes the matter. All right. Mr. Essex, I'm going to remove you now.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I see. This is ticket number P 1247187. People of the city of Detroit versus William Darrell Sandifer. Count one, allowing unlicensed driver to drive, and count two, no insurance misdemeanor. These matters were scheduled for a bench trial at 8:35 a.m. this morning. May I please have appearances for the record?
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your full name for the record.
William Darrell Sandifer.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that today is date and time set for trial. The complaining witness has not signed in, and we'd ask the court respectfully for dismissal without prejudice.
Thank you. Good morning to you, Mr. Sandifer. As
Good
the
morning.
court indicated, these matters were scheduled for trial at 8:35 a.m. today. The court notes that it is now 10:18 a.m. and the complaining witness, which is Officer C. Turner, is not present in this Zoom session, nor has the officer called the court to let us know of his or her whereabouts. Therefore, based on the officer's failure to appear, these matters are dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Sandifer, you are free to go. Thank you very much for your patience. Have a great day.
All right, happy holidays to you guys.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you as well.
Thank you.
That concludes this matter. I'm going to remove you from the courtroom now, Mr. Sandifer.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Attorney Griffin.
You're welcome.
Is anything else right?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. I was waiting on Attorney Werbeling, but I have one set for a bench trial, Mitchell Steele.
Okay. Is that what we're going to trial today?
No. We're asking for it to be set for a bench trial. They're going to continue to not guilty plea.
Okay, cool. Can I have Mitchell Steele? Calling people of the city of Detroit versus Mitchell Dwight Steele, ticket number P 1333386. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor, and count two, expired plate. These matters are scheduled for a pretrial and hearing today. May I please have appearances for the record?
Yes, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of Mr. Steele. Mr. Steele, please state your full name for the record.
Mitchell Dwight Steele.
Your Honor, today's date and time scheduled for a pretrial in this matter. My client indicated to me that he wants to continue his not guilty plea and set this matter for a bench trial. He'll be waiving his right to a jury trial, and he understands the difference between a jury trial and a bench trial.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Steele. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Steele, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Griffin today in private about your case and your accompanying rights?
Yes.
And do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters before the court today?
Yes.
And do you understand that a bench trial is a trial whereby the judge is the decider of fact?
Yes.
That means that there will be no jury making the final decision. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, your attorney has indicated that you wish to set this matter for a bench trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you understand that you would be waiving your right to a jury trial?
Didn't he just say he did?
Yeah.
Okay, is anyone threatening you, forcing you, or promising you anything to get you to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
And this matter is scheduled for bench trial on February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. Mr. Steele, you will report back to court the same way you attended today by logging into the Zoom session for courtroom 333.
Okay.
Okay, that's February 15th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. Your not guilty plea will be continued.
That's at 8:30?
Yes, 8:30. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, you got the date, February 16th?
Yes, 2/16/22, 8:30 a.m.
23, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
23. Damn.
That concludes this matter. Thank you for your
Okay.
patience, Mr. Steele. You have a good day. We'll see you back here on February 16th.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, what's next?
Your Honor, if there's a Seaton that's also ready, and Mr. Werbling, I'm gonna stop after that. You can.
Okay.
Go as far as you want, sir.
Okay.
We'll get them done.
All right, Miranda Seaton,
Yes.
can you turn on your camera, please? We're about to call your case. I have 2 tickets here. Okay. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Miranda Brianna Seaton, ticket number P1336455. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, driver's license never acquired. These matters are scheduled for pretrial today. May I have appearances for the record?
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. Seaton, please state your full name for the record.
Miranda Brianna Seaton.
Your Honor, today's date and time scheduled for a pretrial in this matter. Is my understanding that my client indicated to me she wants to continue her not guilty plea and schedule this matter for a bench trial. And she understands she'll be waiving her rights to a jury trial.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Seaton. Can you please raise your right hand? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Ms. Seaton, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Griffin today regarding your case and about your accompanying rights?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters that are before the court today?
Yes.
Do you understand that a bench trial is a trial where the judge is the final decider of fact?
Yes.
Do you understand that in a bench trial, there will be no jury making the final decision on your innocence or guilt?
Yes.
Okay, and your attorney has indicated that you wish to continue your not guilty plea and set this matter for bench trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
Has anyone promised you anything, or are they forcing you, or in any other way trying to get you to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
Okay, this matter will be scheduled for bench trial on February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Do you have a question? Is it a legal question or what? What do you?
Yes, I'm pregnant and my due date is in February. Is there a earlier or a later date that I can get?
When's your due date?
February 28th.
Just 1 second. My clerk is on the phone. Just 1 second. Okay. Her date is February 28th. The next trial date is February 16th. Can we get earlier date or something? Yeah.
Her due date for her other tickets.
No, she's due, like, to give birth.
Oh,
Yeah.
and she wanted a later date?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Yes, please,
I mean, it's still Zoom.
April 21st. April 16th. April 16th is not coming up.
What about early date? Okay, Ms. Seaton, we're gonna schedule your matter for bench trial on April 5th of 2023.
Okay.
Okay, you will
Yeah.
report back to court the same way you reported today by logging into Zoom for courtroom 333. That's April 5th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Your non-guilty plea will be continued. You're welcome. Wishing you a safe delivery, and we will see you back here in on April 5th.
Thank you so much.
Okay, have a good day. That concludes this matter. Okay, what is next?
Judge, if we could do Kim Eccles, because I know Corporal Hampton was here.
Okay.
That's okay.
Is Corporal Hampton moved over? Let me move over. I don't even see him.
Do we want to wait for him, Judge?
Did he check? What are we doing?
It was gonna be a plea.
Did he say it was coming back? Did he check in?
I did see him, but I don't.
Hello?
Yeah, I checked him.
All right, let's wait on that one.
Okay, I had Raphael Scott, Judge, I believe was a no officer.
Okay, Mr. Stewart, are you just checking in today? Kevin Stewart?
I'm sorry, I was on mute.
Good morning. Are you just now checking in today?
No, I was in it before and then I got kicked out of a breakout room.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, you're gonna have to go back into a breakout room so that an attorney, either Attorney Griffin or Attorney Werbling. Well, first, let me ask you, do you have your own attorney? Did you retain an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so either Attorney Griffin or Attorney Werbling will be into the breakout room to speak with you regarding your case. I'm gonna put you back into a breakout room now.
Okay.
I I am going to put you in. I'm gonna put you in room 23. When you see the prompt, please follow the prompt, and someone will be in there to speak to you.
Okay.
All right, Attorney Worthing, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Judge, I had Raphael Sims. I believe that's no officers on that one.
Okay. Sims or Scott? I see Raphael Scott.
Oh, sorry. Raphael Scott. Sorry, Judge.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna call that next. I have to take a brief recess. I'll be right back.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, I don't think I have it in here. Okay, so I'll have to run to my chamber. Okay.
Madam Clerk?
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, Shannon will be a plea on 2, dismiss 17 others, but there's problem is that there's one other, which is a state case, and there's no state prosecutor on a ticket where Officer Rule has arrived. So I don't know what we're going to do about that last one.
So, Prosecutor Cole, is Prosecutor Cole, are you still here? She did check in. All right. You want me to get her back on the horn, or you want me to?
Your
get her
Honor,
back?
she told me she was leaving for another courtroom. This is corporate rule.
All right, this Madam Clerk, and, okay, we took a recess, a small recess, we can. All right, so Mr. Simon, you want me to see if I can get Ms. Cole back here?
Yeah, or else if she can just agree to dismiss that one, you know, as part of the, because of accepting the city offer.
Okay. I'm gonna email her and see if she can just come soon as she can.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Yeah, we're still here. We just taking a recess. Just a second. Here go Miss Cole, Mr. Simon. All right,
Thank you.
thanks, Ms. Cole. You're welcome. Ms. Cole, I'm gonna put what breakout room you guys want to go in? 4. I'll put you and Mr. Simon in room 4. All right. Hopefully y'all didn't do that wrong. Oh no.
Madam Clerk, do we know which breakout room Kevin Stewart went to?
Let me see.
I'll go talk to him real quick.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Kevin Stewart. I remember Gabrielle Stewart.
Yeah, he was the
Oh,
gentleman that just,
23.
oh, 23. Okay, I'll be right back. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, please be patient. We'll be starting court shortly.
Yeah, I was on here before, but I got cut off. I was here at 8:35 this morning, and the call dropped. I was talking to a lawyer, I think, and the call dropped, and so I called back, but I don't know what I'm doing. I've never been in a Zoom call before.
Okay, I got your information. Just be patient for a second, and I'm gonna get the counsel to come speak with you, sir. So what's your name again?
John Patrick Smith.
Okay, John Smith. I have you checked in. And again, and when the attorney comes back, do you, oh, you can't see, so you don't remember which attorney you spoke to. Okay, just a second. Court is back in session. I see you, Attorney Cole, and I see Attorney Simon. Are you already on your matters?
Yes.
Yes, we are. So we're ready on everything for Mr. Shannon.
Okay. Mr. Jones.
I just need to pull over.
Okay. Did not get a chance to speak to the attorney all the way. He got kicked off. Let us know when you pulled over, Attorney Simon.
I'm pulling into a parking lot right now and ready.
Okay, just for clarification, these are city matters and state matters, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. But Ms. Cole will be dismissing her case upon Mr. Shannon accepting the city offer.
That is correct, Your Honor. And Corporal Rule, I had a chance to speak with him about that to get his confirmation.
Still present?
Yes, he's still present here too.
Okay, I'll move them over to. Okay, this is the people of the city of Detroit versus Renard T. Shannon. Shannon, I see. People of the city of Detroit versus Renard T. Shannon in the matters of ticket number P10812447, count 1, driver's license expired. Also ticket number P1099113, count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also, ticket number P1147246, count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 1, driving while license suspended. I'm sorry. No, right there. Number P1147264, count 1, driving while license suspended. Also calling ticket number P803161, count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, drove while license not valid or improper license. Also calling ticket number P910744, count 1, failure to display a valid operator's license, not one person. Case number 182688040, count 1, passenger in possession of open intoxicant. Also calling case number 195125563, count 1, no operator's license, one person, and count 2, littering. Ticket number P1173769, count 1, driving while license suspended. Ticket number P1181421, count 1, improper plates. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanors. Ticket number P1181444, count 1, driving while license suspended. ticket number P1211692, count 1, driving while license suspended, and count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, and ticket number P1264613, drove while license not valid or improper license. May I please have appearances for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Simon, P35596, on behalf of Mr. Shannon.
Thank you. May I, Attorney Cole?
Your Honor, for the record, Paula Cole on behalf of the people, P31888, and Officer Jeremy Rule is here on my matter. Corporal Jeremy Rule.
Okay. The court notes that these matters are scheduled for trial today. The court notes that Corporal Rule is present. Corporal Rule, can you please unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
Corporal Rule, badge 3896, Detroit Police, 6th Precinct.
Thank you. The court also notes that complaining witness, Corporal McCree, is also present. Corporal McCree, will you please state your name for the record?
Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865, Traffic Enforcement Unit.
Thank you. Good morning to you, Corporal McCree. Are there any more officers present for this matter? If so, please unmute yourself and turn on your camera and state your name for the record. Okay, Attorney Simon, how do you wish to proceed in this matter?
Your Honor, there have been some offers which Mr. Shannon would like to accept. To which, as to ticket P11814221, count 1, improper plates, Mr. Shannon will be pleading guilty as charged. And as to P803161, count 2, improper license, he will be pleading guilty to the amended charge of fail to display. And in exchange, all remaining tickets up this morning for trial will be dismissed.
Okay, what was that first ticket number?
P11814221, count 1.
Thank you. Mr. Shannon, can you please raise your right hand? Let's see, I need you to unmute yourself. Okay, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Shannon, did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private today about your cases and about your rights?
I did, Your Honor.
And did you hear the plea offer that your attorney just placed on the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Understand that offer?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my understanding that you want to take advantage of the plea offer placed on the record and plead guilty today. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
They did not.
I'm sorry?
No, they did not, Your Honor.
Okay, do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury, and that by entering into this guilty plea today, you are waiving that right?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Attorney Simon, I have the email that I received from the city is different from what you recited on the record, and I just want to clarify. So your understanding is that the offer is to plead to count one?
Well, Judge, if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. I know it's 2, but I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay,
I would rely on
what I have. What I have is that the offer is to plead to ticket 118142-1. Okay, count one as charged. Okay, I'm sorry, that's my mistake. And 8031612 is gonna be amended. Okay. Mr. Shannon, I want to direct your attention to the date of March 29th, 2021 at approximately 4:02 p.m. in the area of East Jefferson Avenue and McDougal in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and in the area indicated, were you driving a Chevrolet vehicle?
No, Your Honor. You said, I'm sorry about, I didn't hear the time and the date and all that though.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. On March 29th, 2021 at 4:02 p.m. in the area of East Jefferson Avenue and McDougal in the city of Detroit. Were you driving a 2011 Chevrolet vehicle?
Malibu, Impala or something, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and were you driving that vehicle with improper plates?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Is defense satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied. The court is going to accept the guilty plea to the charge of improper plates, which is count one on ticket ending in 421. Do you stipulate to probable cause, Attorney Simon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is also dismissing counts 2 and 3 of the same ticket. Okay, Mr. Shannon, I want to direct your attention now to the date of April 4th, 2018. At approximately 12:36 in the afternoon.
Yeah, and it's
Okay, I need, if your case is not being called, if I'm not speaking to you, please mute yourself. Mr. Shannon, on the date of April 4th, 2018 at approximately 12:36 p.m. in the area of Shaner and Griner Streets in the city of Detroit, were you driving a Ford vehicle?
Your Honor, the vehicle make and model, yes, I told it. But
I don't know what you just said. Is that a yes or a no? Were you driving a Ford vehicle, Mr. Shannon?
a Ford vehicle by Shane. Yes, Your Honor.
Shaner and Griner Street.
Shaner and Grasher.
Shaner and Griner in the city of Detroit.
Yes, Your Honor. That's my sister neighborhood.
Okay, and were you driving that vehicle with a license that was not valid or an improper driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is defense satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and is going to accept the guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to display. Attorney Simon, do you stipulate to probable cause on all the other matters?
I do.
Thank you. The court is going to dismiss count 1 of ticket ending in 161, and also all of the other matters that the court called, except for the ticket ending in, except for count 1 of 421, in accordance with the plea agreement. Mr. Shannon, the court is going to fine you $250 on count 1 of ticket ending in 421 for the improper plate. The court is also going to fine you $250 on count 2 ticket ending in 161. So that's a total of $500 that you are to pay. How much time do you need to pay that?
Oh, Your Honor, I'm like under disability. If I could get like to like a little bit after 2 years, if like possibly.
Your
like,
Honor, Mr. Shannon we've worked a deal on a felony matter in circuit court before Judge Knapp, And he will be sentenced next month, and it will require him to spend, I think, about 120 days in the Wayne County Jail. Is it possible he could be sentenced as to that time served on these tickets?
Ew.
What did he plead to in the felony court?
It is a narcotics violation.
Would your client like to do community service? These are a lot of tickets that were dismissed. Is your client able to do community service?
I don't know, Mr. Shannon, what is the nature of your disability?
Like I just can't stand or sit. Like I probably could, if I could do it like at the soup kitchen in my neighborhood, he'll like accommodate me though, possibly, for like so I can help and sit down and like, cause I stand long, so my back, I got a knee injury from the accident.
See, the problem is I don't know what kind of community service they would have you doing. Just 1 second. Okay, we're back on the record for Reynard Shannon. Mr. Shannon, I did have an opportunity to speak to the probation department, which would supervise your community service. And I'm told that they do have light duty options. I'm giving you, it's pretty much up to you. You can either pay the $500 or you can do 56 hours of community service. That's about 7 days. I will give you time to perform that. But what would you like to do, Mr. Shannon? You're muted.
Mr. Shannon, you're muted.
I'm sorry about that. I was thinking if I could, like, by me not working like disability, I don't want to say the community service and I can't get through it, like even with medicine or something. So can I have like, if I could get the money up, or I can do the, if I can do like, you know, like, cause I can do some time.
What I'll do is find you $500 or 56 hours of community service to be performed by Mr. Simon. You said he has to do some time in the jail?
That's correct, Your Honor. He will be sentenced, I think, next month, and it's 4 months in custody, minus good time, which would be about 5 days per month. So, roughly, about 90 days.
Okay, so you know what? I'll just give them to the end of June. Is that enough time?
Hey,
I think so.
I was hoping for time.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Mr. Shannon.
Nothing, Your Honor. I was just thinking out loud. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, so that's $500 or 56 hours of community service to be paid or performed by June 30th, 2023.
Yes, Your Honor.
Great. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. You also.
Thank you, that concludes this matter.
Okay, take care. Happy holidays.
Okay, thank you, have a good day.
Thank you.
What is next on the docket?
So should we want to proceed with Raphael Scott? I'm sorry, Judge.
Oh, yes, thank you.
No problem. Thank you, Judge.
I have that one, I was about to comment earlier.
John Smith, there's, but he didn't get a chance to speak to the attorney.
They have.
No, because they were gone. So Attorney Werbling, there's a John Smith that
Okay.
he was talking to an attorney and then I think he got taken away.
Okay.
I put him in room 4.
Okay, I'm going to talk to him because I think I received the email on him, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay,
Raphael Scott?
yes, Mr. Scott, just 1 second, I'm about to call your case. Is the other attorney in the room? Let's call Mr. Scott first.
Okay.
This is People of the City of Detroit versus Raphael Armand Ricky Scott. Case number SP 1173017, count 1, driving while license suspended. And also ticket number 2173410, count 1, impaired license, and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. These matters are scheduled for trial today. May I have appearances for the record?
Morning, Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your name for the record?
Raphael Armand Ricky Scott.
Okay.
And Judge.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry, Judge. These are set for bench trial. I don't believe either officer has signed in or appeared. So we were moving to dismiss for those reasons and given the time.
Okay, let's see. The court notes that these matters were scheduled for trial at 8:35 this morning. The complaining witnesses are Officers Rakan Hamawi and Officers Fatma Bilal. I'm sorry, no, Officers Kyle Presley and Officer Rakan Hamawi. The court notes that neither officer is present today. It is now 11:06. These matters are scheduled for 8:35. The court also notes that it is in receipt of a notification of absence from court on behalf of Officer Rakan Hamawi. That officer is currently suspended he's suspended currently with no scheduled return date. Therefore, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Scott, for your patience.
Yes, ma'am.
You are free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Did you want to go speak to someone, Attorney Worthing, or is there someone who that you can take care of while we are?
We could do Miss Eccles, Your Honor, because I think that Mr. Smith, it's pretty straightforward. I already got the resolution for him. So, and I know that Corporal Hampton was here, so. Or he's
Okay.
available.
What about Cortez Sullivan? Are we ready on that one? I see an officer present on that one.
Yeah, I think my co-counsel may have spoken with him because he wasn't on the list.
Okay, Mr. Sullivan, we'll call your case when your attorney gets back. Okay. Kim Eccles, are you present?
I am.
Okay, can you turn on your camera? We're about to call your case.
I'm right here.
This is ticket number P13035111. Count 1, 11 and 15. I'm sorry, people of the city of Detroit versus Kim Shiana Eccles. Count 1, 11 and 15 miles per hour over posted speed. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. And also ticket number P13036664. People of the city of Detroit versus Kim Shiana Eccles. Count 1, failure to display valid operator license, not one person. Matters are scheduled for trial today. May I please have appearances for the record?
And we're Wayne P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Your name for the record, ma'am?
Kim Kiana Eccles.
Okay. Is this a no officer case, Attorney Worthing?
Judge, I know I saw Corporal Hampton at some point on Zoom here on the participant list.
Okay.
So,
So how do you want to proceed today?
Judge, we do have a resolution where the matters were being the misdemeanors were being dismissed. And she's pleading to an amended speeding ticket. They were lowering it to 1 to 5 over.
Okay. Was that in the original stack of offers, or did they have?
Yes, it is, Judge. It's near the bottom. I have it on the 19th page out of the 28 documents and the email. But it was an original charge, Your Honor, original settlement offer.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, I found it. Thank you. Ms. Eccles, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Ms. Eccles, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Worthing today in private regarding your case and your accompanying rights?
Yes.
And did you hear the plea offer that Attorney Worthing placed on the record?
Yes.
Do you understand that plea offer?
Yes.
Okay, and it's my understanding that you want to take advantage of the plea offer and plead guilty today, is that correct?
Yes.
Is anyone threatening you, promising you anything, or any other way forcing you to take this plea agreement?
No.
Okay, do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury, and that by entering into this plea agreement, you would be waiving your right to, you would be waiving those rights?
Yes.
And is that, knowing that you're waiving your right to a trial by judge or jury, do you wish to continue and enter into a guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm sorry, you said she's pleading responsible, is that correct?
Responsible, yes, Judge.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so, Attorney Workman, do you stipulate to the face of the ticket, to establish a factual basis?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And let's see, she's pleading responsible to count 1, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay. Do you stipulate to probable cause?
We do, Judge.
Okay, the court is going to accept the plea of responsible to the amended charge of 1 to 5 miles per hour over the posted speed. And the court is also going to dismiss count 2 of ticket ending in 511. The court is also dismissing ticket number P1303664. Count 1, which is the failure to display the valid operator license not on person. And that is that. The fine for 1 to 5 miles per hour over the limit is 125 days, and this equals to be paid within 14 days. That would take us to January 3rd, 2023. Will you be able to pay that $125 fine by January 3rd?
Can I get to the end of January?
Well.
No.
Will you be able to pay? Yes, I will give you, how about to January 20th? Will you be able to pay it by
That's
then?
fair. Yes.
Okay. So $125 by January 20th, 2023 on count 1 of ticket ending in 351.
Okay.
Ms. Echols, pay that fine by, you can pay it in person by coming down to 36th District Court and seeing our cashiers on the first floor. You can pay the fine by over the 36th District Court's website. You can also pay at the DivDat kiosks that are located at the Northwest Activity Center. On Myers, on the west side, there's one in the City County Building or the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center on Jefferson and Woodward. And they are also located in different CVS's throughout the city.
Okay.
You can also download the DivDat app and pay that way, or you can call the court and pay over the telephone. But just please make sure you have the fine paid by January 20th, 2023, and that's $125.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. That concludes this matter.
Thank you. Have a happy holiday.
Happy holidays to you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, I see Attorney Griffin is back.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I have a question. Did a Sierra Sweeney, did she ever come back in here or?
I don't remember that.
Okay, I just want to put on the record, like I made contact. I didn't make contact with her. I called out her names 3 times. I sent her a chat. She never turned on her camera. She never turned on her audio. So if she, I just want to put that out there. But I'm ready on whenever the court is for a Sims.
What about Cortez Sullivan? Did you handle him? I don't.
We did. I did handle that matter. His is ready also. I just don't see him in here.
I don't see him anymore either. Is he in the breakout room?
But I did speak with him. He was ready to take the plea recommendation. I know he was at work. I just don't know where he is now. And then I'm also ready for a John Smith.
All right, so I'm gonna put Sullivan aside. What was the other one you said you were ready on?
Sims and John Smith.
Kira.
And Clerk, I'm just switching devices because my other one's gone.
Okay.
So you want us to admit you, Attorney
Yeah.
Workman?
Yeah, can I admit myself?
All right, is Ms. Sims a plea?
Yes. And Mr. Sullivan is back, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Sullivan, are you driving?
No, I'm not driving.
Okay, I'm about to call your case and then I'll call Ms. Sims' case. People of the city of Detroit versus Cortez Levine Sullivan, ticket number P110785, count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, drove while license not valid or improper license, and count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. This is also ticket number P1227083, count 1, driving while license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. These matters are scheduled for trial today. May I have appearances for the record?
Yes, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of Mr. Sullivan. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Cortez Levine Sullivan, Your Honor.
Okay, Officer Shabazz is present. Officer Shabazz, can you please turn on your camera and state your name for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Abdul Shabazz, badge number 11940, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning.
Your Honor, I will say this, there's two parts to the plea. So we're asking for a dismissal for the officers that did not show up. And then there's a plea just for Officer Shabazz cases.
Okay. The court notes that on ticket number P1227083, which is scheduled for trial today, the complaining witness is Officer R. Edwards. Officer Edwards is not present in our Zoom session today. The court notes again, this matter was scheduled for trial at 8:35 a.m. It is now 11:19 a.m. Based on the officer's failure to appear. And Madam Clerk, did you speak to Officer Edwards? Okay, and also based on the fact that Officer Edwards has not checked in with our court clerk, let her know of his whereabouts, his or her whereabouts. Ticket number P1227083 is dismissed without prejudice based on the officer's failure to appear. And Attorney Griffin, you indicated that there was a plea offer on ticket ending in 857.
Right, Your Honor, there are two different officers. I think it's 3, so 1 ticket for 1 officer, 2 tickets for another officer who failed to appear for Mr. Sullivan.
Let me see. So I called. Oh, you know what? You're right. There's another one that I need to call. I'm sorry.
It doesn't have an officer on our docket. Let me see.
Officer. Give me 1 second. Let me just find that ticket. Okay, here it is. Also calling ticket number P1116207. People of the city of Detroit versus Cortez Levine Sullivan. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. May I have your appearance on this matter as well?
Yes, Your Honor. Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of Mr. Sullivan.
Okay, thank you. The court notes that this matter was also scheduled for a trial at 8:35 this morning. The court notes that the complaining witness is Officer Taharka Igi. Officer spelled I is not present in our Zoom session today, nor has that officer checked in with the court to let us know of his or her whereabouts. Based on the officer's failure to appear on ticket ending in 6207, that matter is dismissed without prejudice as well. Thank you for clarifying that, Attorney.
Not a problem, Your Honor. And just so I understand, so there were 3 total tickets that were just dismissed because of no officer, Your Honor?
No.
It should-
I dismissed the ticket ending in 083 because that was Officer Edwards, who's not present. And then there's ticket ending in 6207 with officer last name spelled IYI, not present. So you're saying there's a third ticket?
No, it's 2 counts on.
It should be 2 counts for Edwards.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yes, for Edwards, yes, there were 2 counts. So I dismissed a total of 3 counts spread amongst 2 tickets.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so basically, count 1 is driving while license suspended, and count 2 is no insurance misdemeanor. That's the ticket ending in 083. Both of those counts were dismissed without prejudice. And then on the ticket ending in 207, count 1 is drove while license not valid or improper license. That was also dismissed without prejudice. And so that leaves us with ticket number P1107857, with the complaining witness Abdul Shabazz, who is present today. And there are 3 counts on that. That's driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, driving while license not valid or improper license, and no insurance misdemeanor. How are we resolving that matter today?
Yes, Your Honor. It's my understanding the prosecutor graciously provided a updated revised recommendation. My client will be pleading to unregistered motor vehicle. That matter would be amended to improper plates. He would also be pleading to improper license, but it would be amended to a failure to display. Sir, is that your understanding?
Yes, Mr. Griffin.
Okay. So we're ready to proceed when the court is, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney Griffin, I don't have that updated offer. Did she email it to you?
She did, Your Honor. I don't know if she, let me see. Yeah, she said improper place to count 1 and failure to display count 2 on Shabazz, on Officer Shabazz's ticket. She sent that to me and Attorney Werberling at 10:41 a.m.
Okay, you said improper plates on count 1.
Yes, Your Honor. And
what was
failure to display on count 2.
Okay, Mr. Sullivan, can you please raise your right hand? Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Sullivan, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Griffin in private today regarding your case and your accompanying right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you hear the plea offer that Mr. Griffin just placed on the record?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
It's my understanding, well, first of all, do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters before the court?
I do.
And it's my understanding that you wish to take advantage of the plea offer and plead guilty today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understanding that by pleading guilty, you will be waiving your right to a trial by judge or jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anyone threatening you, forcing you, or promising you anything to get you to waive your right to a trial by judge or jury today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. I would like to direct your attention to the date of August 31st, 2020 at approximately 6 p.m. in the area of East Outer Drive and Yolanda Street in the city of Detroit. on the date and time and in the area indicated, were you driving a 2012 Dodge vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you driving that vehicle while it was unregistered or untitled?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you driving that vehicle with a license that was not valid or an improper driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is defense satisfied?
Satisfy, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is also satisfied. The court is going to accept a guilty plea to the amended charge of improper plates on count 1. And the court is also going to accept the guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to display on count 2. Do you stipulate to probable cause, Attorney Griffin?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is dismissing count 3, which is the no insurance misdemeanor. That charge will be dismissed in accordance with the plea agreement. Mr. Sullivan, the court is assessing you a fine of $250 on count 1 and $200 on count 2. That's a total of $450. How long do you need to pay that?
Let's say like a month, Your Honor.
Okay. I will give you until February 3rd.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so you can pay that fine by coming down to 36th District Court and paying in person at the cashier's office on the first floor. You can pay via 36th District Court's website online. You can pay at the DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. There's one at the City County Building on Woodward and Jefferson. There's one at the Northwest Activity Center on Myers on the west side. And they have them just sporadically located in different CVS throughout the city. You can also download the DivDat app and pay that way, or you can call in to the court and pay over the telephone. But just make sure you have that $450 paid by February 3rd, 2023.
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay?
Mhm.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, anything further from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
That concludes this matter.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Officer Shabazz, for your presence, and please stay safe out there. You are dismissed. Have a great day.
You too as well, Your Honor.
Bye-bye.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I'm having a problem taking Mr. John Smith out of the breakout room. He's on the phone, but all of his matters are being dismissed.
Okay, I told Ms. Sims I would call her next. I'm gonna call her case next, and then we can do this.
Okay.
Okay. Are you handling Ms. Smith, Ms. Sims?
Yes. Ms. Sims and Mr. Smith. I'm handling both.
Okay, I'm only showing one ticket on the docket, but I have several tickets in the file. Do you
For who,
know-
Your Honor?
For Shakara Sims.
I had, she was pleading to want to unregistered motor vehicle, dismissing the license and no insurance. So I had 3 total. Let me
Right,
look.
there are 3 counts on the one ticket ending in 505, but I have many other tickets here.
Maybe those are in default, Your Honor. I'm not sure. The only ones let me look at the docket again. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I only see 3 on the docket. I'm saying, I don't know if those may have been in default. I'm not sure.
Just 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so ticket 77. CR333. Okay, so all of these are all properly closed, okay. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Shakara Dominique Sims, ticket number P1053505. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. And count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. These matters are scheduled for pretrial conference today. May I have appearances for the record?
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. State your full name for the record.
Shakara Dominique Sims.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that today is date and time set for a pretrial. I discussed the matter with my client. The plea recommendation is that she would plead to unregistered motor vehicle, believe it be amended to improper plates, and a dismissal of the license ticket and the no insurance ticket.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Sims, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Excuse me, Ms. Sims, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Griffin today in private about, your matters before the court and your accompanying right?
Yes.
And do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters that are before the court today?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you hear the plea offer that your attorney placed on the record?
Yes.
Do you understand the plea offer?
Yes.
It's my understanding that you wish to take advantage of the plea offer and enter into a guilty plea today. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. You understand that you will be waiving your right to a trial by a judge or jury in order to plead guilty today?
Yes.
Is anyone threatening you, promising you anything, or in any other way trying to force you to waive your right to a trial by judge or jury and get you to enter into this guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I want to direct your attention to the date of January 4th, 2020 at approximately 2:16 in the afternoon in the area of Schaefer and Schoolcraft in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and in the location indicated, were you driving a Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And was that vehicle, were you driving that vehicle with no registration or no title?
Yes.
Is the defense satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied. The court is going to accept a guilty plea to the amended charge of improper plates on count 2 of this ticket. Attorney Griffin, do you stipulate to probable cause?
So stipulated.
Thank you. The court is dismissing count 1, which is driving while license not valid or improper license. The court is also dismissing count 3, no insurance misdemeanor, in accordance with the plea agreement. Ms. Sims, the court is going to assess you a fee of $250 on count 2, the amended charge of improper plate. How much time do you need to pay that?
About 3 or 4 weeks, if possible, Your Honor.
The court will give you until February 3rd, 2023 to pay the fine of $250.
Thank
You
you.
pay that fine in person at 36th District Court by coming down to the courthouse and seeing our cashier on the first floor. You can call into the court and pay over the phone. You can pay on the court's website online. You can pay at the BivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. There's one at the city county building or the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center that's located at Woodward and Jefferson. There is a DivDat kiosk located at the Northwest Activity Center. And then they have them, randomly located in different CVSs throughout the community. You can also download the DivDat app and pay that way. Just make sure you have the fine of $250 paid by February 3rd, 2023.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, anything further from the bench?
No, Your Honor.
That concludes this matter. Thank you for your patience, Ms. Sims.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, Attorney Griffin, was there another one that you said you wanted to call? Or was that Smith?
Yeah, the John Smith, I haven't been able to get him out of the room, but he's on the phone, but it's just, they're all dismissals.
I only see one telephone person, and that's ending in 4010. Was that Mr. Smith?
No. Mr. Smith is in breakout room number 4.
Oh, okay.
I just can't get him out. Like, I'm trying to push him out. I don't know how.
I think I'll be able to bring him out.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Do you have a Shabazz down to be seen?
Mr. Shabazz, did you check in with the court today?
Yeah, I had talked to the attorney earlier and everything.
I spoke to him, Judge.
Since 8:30.
He's ready when you are.
Okay, all right, Mr. Shabazz. Give us a minute. I'm gonna put you back on mute, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Smith, are you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm about to call your case. Oh. This is People of the City of Detroit versus John Patrick Smith, ticket number P13555354, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 2, expired plates. This is also People of the City of Detroit versus John Patrick Smith, ticket number P135603. Count 1, improper plates, and count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. These matters are scheduled for, I believe, pre-trial. You can correct me if I'm wrong, counsel. May I have appearances for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your full name for the record.
John Patrick Smith.
Your Honor, I did speak with Mr. Smith. I presented the documentation that he gave me to the prosecutor. It's my understanding that all 3 matters are being dismissed for compliance.
Thank you, Attorney Griffin. The court notes that it is in receipt of an email from the city attorney. The Assistant Corporation Counsel, Crystal Jansen, I'm sorry, I had a brain freeze there. And she is requesting that this court dismiss all of Mr. Smith's matters today. Therefore, based on the city attorney's request, both tickets ending in 354 and 035 are dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Smith, your matters have been dismissed. You are free to go.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for your patience. Have a good day.
Yep. Okay, you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Mr. Shabazz. Mr. Shabazz, you're next. Attorney Griffin? Okay.
Yes, Judge.
Stay on strong. Strong. Go up.
Okay. Attorney Workman, this is an arraignment on a bench warrant, right?
Yes, it is, Judge.
Okay, I have 2 tickets here. I don't know. Can you just check this?
Wait, that's it. That's not him. That's somebody else. I can get it back to the one.
Okay, yeah, this is the wrong ticket. Okay, scratch that. That's the wrong ticket was in his file. Okay, this is people of the city of Detroit versus Khalil Mahdi Shabazz, ticket number P103117, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. This matter is scheduled for an arraignment on a bench warrant. May I have appearances for the record?
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. Sir, your name for the record?
Khalil Mahdi Shabazz, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Shabazz. Thank you for your patience today.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is, as I stated, an arraignment on a bench warrant. How are we proceeding?
Judge, for arraignment purposes, he'll stand mute and wait for more reading at this time, Your Honor.
Thank you. A not guilty plea will be entered.
Thank you, Judge. He's requesting a bench trial, Your Honor. I explained to him his jury trial rights. He wants to waive those rights, have the matter set for a trial before you, Judge.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Shabazz. Can you please raise your right hand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can lower your hand. Mr. Shabazz, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Werbling today in private about your case and your accompanying rights? Mr. Shabazz, are you driving?
No, I'm not driving.
Oh, okay.
I got it. There's my driver. I'm not driving.
Okay, just making sure you're being safe out there. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Werbling today about your case and accompanying rights?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters before the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your attorney has indicated that you want to schedule this matter for a bench trial. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Do you understand that a bench trial is a trial where the judge is the decision maker or the finder of fact?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that in order to have a bench trial, you will be waiving your right to a jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that how you wish to proceed?
Pardon me?
Is that how you wish to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, is anyone threatening you, promising you anything, or any other way trying to force you to waive your right to a trial, a jury trial?
No.
Okay, this court is going to schedule this matter for bench trial on February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. So, Mr. Shabazz, you appear in court the same way you did today by logging into the Zoom session for courtroom 333. That's February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, Your Honor, I appreciate it.
Okay, I appreciate you. Your not guilty plea will be continue. Again, thank you for your patience. We will see you back here on February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay, have a great holiday, Your Honor.
You
Thanks.
too. Happy holidays to you as well.
Thank you, Your
very
Honor.
much. That concludes this matter. Have a good day, Mr. Shabazz. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3. Okay, who's next?
Your Honor, Matt, I just want to ask a question just for clarity.
Sure.
I believe a person on a phone joined, but it wasn't
Okay.
any time earlier this morning. I just don't know who that person is. Person joined by phone.
No. Yes.
Okay. Court is going to take a 15-minute recess. Madam Court Reporter, are you okay? Are you good? Do you need a?
Hi, Judge.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, court will be back in recess in 15 minutes.
Matt,
The person on the phone, last four digits 4010, please unmute your device. Tell me your name. Push *6 if you don't know how to unmute on the phone. Push *6.
Yes,
What's your name? Yeah, what's your name?
my name is Harris Sanders.
Oh,
I was on earlier, but I got disconnected.
okay. Did you talk to the attorney already?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
It's Madam Clerk. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Just stand by. We're on recess for 15 minutes, so just stand by, and when court comes in session, the attorneys work with you, I guess, or they might bring you in the breakout room in a minute. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Madam Clerk.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking about the other persons that are on the camera, I mean, that are on the screen, they're not familiar to me, so I just want to see.
15-minute reset.
Hold on, let me see if I can mute.
Mr. Sanders, you're not muted, so we can hear you. If I mute
Oh,
you,
I'm sorry.
when they call your name, just push *6 again if I mute you. Oh, you got it.
No, I muted him.
Okay, so SQ, Stewart and Irwin and Evans and so I checked all those people in the beginning of the court session.
Okay.
They were in breakout rooms. Maybe those are the ones Attorney Worthling worked with.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him.
I spoke with Mr. Stewart, so he's ready to go. SQ is ready to go, and
What about Irwin?
and Stewart is ready to go.
You mentioned
Which
Stewart.
Which
Gabriel
Stewart?
Stewart and Irwin, yeah.
Oh, we got Kevin Stewart too.
No, he talked to Kevin Stewart already.
Okay.
And then, but I see a
So
Coral
you just had
Dudley.
Dudley and
I never spoke to Dudley. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I've never spoke to Dudley either.
So
Okay.
that's Dudley is a officer.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why.
I had to be. Okay.
And he's still here. What case are you on, Officer Dudley?
Sweeney, I believe.
Okay. She's here, right? Didn't she?
No, what I was saying before is Sweeney never answered the call. Like, I kept asking for her to turn on the camera, kept asking her to communicate. She never talked to me at all. So I don't know.
Okay, when Your Honor, when we come back, let's talk about that one first, so we can get it adjourned for her for due to the connectivity issues, and let the officer go.
Okay, but yeah, I think because I had mentioned it earlier, and I thought she was coming back, but I'm talking about the client. But
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, she never. I'm saying she never turned on her camera, unmuted herself. So I don't know if she fell asleep or what. But okay, but I'm ready. So Attorney Worthling.
Because I usually don't put people in the breakout room unless I talk to them, because I need to make sure they connect to audio. So I don't know what happened about that.
No, I'm saying you probably talked to her, but then she wouldn't talk to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. After you talked to her, that was it. She wouldn't turn on her camera at all. So
okay.
Yeah, we're ready on pretty much all of these.
Okay.
Yeah, Sanders is a plea. Evans is a plea. Irwin is a dismissal. Stewart is a plea.
Which Stewart?
Kevin Stewart and Gabriel Stewart is a trial date.
Okay.
And Askew is a plea.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm about to go take some of this recess.
Okay. No problem.
Me too.
Okay.
I'll be back at 12:05.
Okay.
Or 12:10. I mean 12. I'll be back at 12.
Alrighty.
I mean, I'll be here.
You're muted. You're muted.
Oh, please do that. Okay, thank you. For this second session, Madam Reporter, are you back?
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Okay, Attorney Warbling or Attorney Griffin, who wants to go first?
Your Honor, there's Officer Devlin is here on Sweeney. Sweeney, the one that gets the question. No, he's here.
I mean, I see the corporal.
Yes, Sweeney is not. She fell off.
Wait, not corporal.
I mean, well, yeah, he's an officer.
Oh.
And that's this.
Judge,
Yes.
where is he? Rashawn Irwin was just gonna be a dismissal per the people.
All right. I'll call that one, but I see that
Okay.
there was a bench trial for Ciara Sweeney. I think that's the one that you tried to talk to, Attorney Griffin.
Yes, Your Honor. What I was saying before is I went into the room several times. I asked her to turn on the camera. I sent a chat message, like I said, and nothing. She never turned on her video or she never unmuted herself. And that was it.
So I'm thinking that maybe she had technology problems. I'm gonna call that because there's an officer here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, this is people of the city of Detroit versus Sierra Duvall Sweeney. Ticket number P1301853, count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. This matter is scheduled for a bench trial today. May I please have appearances for the record?
Yes, Herman Griffin, on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Okay, the court knows that this matter was scheduled for bench trial. Court notes that the complaining witness, Officer L. Dudley, Corporal L. Dudley. Corporal Dudley is present today. Corporal Dudley, can you please state your name for the record?
Corporal Dudley, badge number 544, 8th precinct.
Okay, thank you, Corporal Dudley. Thank you for your patience and thank you for attending today. Ms. Sweeney was present in court today. I believe she's having some technology issues, and so we're gonna adjourn this matter and renotice it for trial. Our next bench trial date is February 16, 2023 at 8:30 in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this matter is adjourned until February 16, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. and the court will send notice to Ms. Sweeney.
What you read? Yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
very much. Thank you, Corporal Dudley. You be safe out there, please.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey. How you doing? Okay, Attorney Warbling, I think you were speaking. Who did you want to call next?
Judge, if we could call Rashawn Irwin. Judge.
Okay. This is the people of the city of Detroit versus Rashawn David Irwin, ticket number P1168063, count 1, drove while unlicensed. And have appearances for the record.
I'm here.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Warbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, your name for the record?
Rashawn Irwin.
Okay, this matter is scheduled for a pretrial conference today. Attorney Warbling, how would your client like to proceed?
And Judge, I did receive a recommendation to dismiss this matter for valid documentation.
Okay. The court is going to see, I don't see any. Was that in the original? Oh, wait, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. The court notes that it is in receipt of an email from Assistant Corporation Counsel, Crystal Jansen, whereby she's requesting that the court dismiss this matter based on verified licensure through the Secretary of State. Based on the prosecutor's request, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Irwin, you are free to go. Have a good day, and thank you for your patience.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
That concludes this matter. That was Rashawn Irwin. Okay, who is next?
Did we want to do Miss Asia Askew?
Okay, this is ticket number P1313743. People of the City of Detroit versus Asia Nashay Eskew. Count 1, failure to display valid operator license, not on person. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. And count 3, improper plate. This matter is scheduled for a show cause hearing today. May I please have appearances for the record?
Edward Wayne P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Okay, well, how would you like to proceed, Attorney Werbley?
Hey, Judge, it's my understanding that my client wants to waive her rights. There was a recommendation per an email from Corporation Counsel that my client would plead to count 3 and counts 1 and 2 would be dismissed. And count 3 judges improper plates.
Okay, I did not have the email. So she didn't have an offer in the original stack of pleas.
Right, because I think it's scheduled for a show cause.
Okay, what, can you recite the plea offer again, please?
Sure. Counts 1 and 2 would be dismissed. My client would be pleading to count 3 as charged improper plates.
Okay. Ms. Eskew, can you please raise your right hand?
Mhm.
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Agent Nashay Eskew.
Okay, thank you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Ms. Eskew, did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today in private regarding your case and your accompanying rights?
Yes.
And do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters before the court today?
Yes.
Did you hear the plea offer that your attorney placed on the record?
Yes.
Do you understand that plea offer?
Yes, ma'am.
Your attorney has indicated that you wish to waive your rights to a trial by judge or jury and enter into a guilty plea today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything to get you to waive your rights to a trial by judge or jury today?
No, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because, are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by pleading guilty, you will be giving up your trial rights?
Yes.
Okay, knowing that you're waiving your rights, you wish to continue and plead guilty today?
Yes.
Thank you. I want to direct your attention to the date of February 11, 2022 at approximately 5:26 in the evening in the area of West 7 Mile Road and Huntington Road in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and in the area indicated, were you driving a Chrysler vehicle?
That'd be the Town and Country, right?
I don't know. You tell me. Well, was it a Chrysler vehicle? That's all I need to know.
Oh, I believe so. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and were you driving that vehicle while it was unregistered or untitled?
Yes.
Is the defense satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the court is going to accept a guilty plea to the amended charge of improper plate. This defense stipulates a probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, the court is going to dismiss count 1, which is failure to display a valid operator license, not on person. Court is also dismissing count 3, improper plates, in accordance with the plea agreement. And Ms. Askew, the court is going to assess you a fine of $250 on count 3, the improper plate charge. How much time do you need to pay that $250?
Well, I am currently unemployed. I just had a baby recently. So, if I can get to at least February, that'd be fine.
How old is your baby?
She's a month old.
I'm sorry.
She's a month old.
Would you, can you obtain childcare to do community service instead?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to do community service as opposed to paying the $250 fee?
Yes.
So that would be 4 days of community service, which would be about 32 hours of community service. The court will fine you $250 or 32 hours of community service. To be performed by, you said you can get childcare?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will give you until can you perform that community service by May 5th?
Yes.
Okay, so that's $250 or 32 hours of community service to be performed by May 5th, 2023. I'm going to give you a phone number to take down. You need to call the probation office to schedule that community service.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, it's 313
Mm-hmm.
965 3414.
Okay.
Okay, that's 313-965-3414. And as I stated, that's $250 or 32 hours community service to be paid by, oh wow, May 5th, 2023. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, anything further from you, Attorney Worthman?
Nothing further, Your Honor, at this time. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you very much. That concludes this matter. Ms. Askew, if you do pay the fine, you can pay it by coming out of 36th District Court, paying in person at the cashier's desk on the first floor. You can pay at the different DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. There's one in the City County Building or the Coleman Young Municipal Center on Woodward and Jefferson. I know there's one at the Northwest Activity Center, and I know that they are located throughout the different CVS's throughout the community. You can also download the DivDat app and pay that way. You can pay by calling 36th District Court, or you can pay online at 36th District Court's website. But again, you can either pay the $250 or you can do the 32 hours community service, but that must be done by May 5th of 2023.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. That concludes this matter.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, who's next?
Judge, Gabrielle Stewart was ready, Your Honor.
Okay, Gabrielle.
Hello.
Hello, Ms. Stewart.
Hello.
Thank you for your patience today. Let's see, I'm about to call your case. Okay, this is. Let's see what stuff we have. pull out my magnifying glass. Okay, this is People of the City of Detroit versus Gabrielle Michelle Latanya Stewart, ticket number P1306081, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. This is also ticket P1306111, count 1, 1115 miles per hour over posted speed. Count 2, improper address registration, and count 3, improper address license. These matters are scheduled for pretrial conference. May I have appearances for the record?
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Thank you. Attorney Werbling,
Thank you.
how are you proceeding with the matter?
Judge, Ms. Stewart this time is going to continue her not guilty plea. She understands she has a right to have a jury trial, but she's waiving that right, requesting the matters be set for a bench trial.
Okay, Ms. Stewart, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Ms. Stewart, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Werbling today in private about your case and your accompanying rights?
Yes.
And do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters before the court?
Yes.
Your attorney has indicated that you would like to schedule this matter for bench trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you understand that a bench trial is a trial where the judge is the final decision maker on your guilt or innocence?
Yes.
And do you understand that in order to schedule this matter for bench trial, you will be waiving your right to a jury trial?
Yes.
And that's how you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Is anyone threatening you, promising you anything, or in any other way trying to force you to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
Okay, this court is going to schedule this matter for bench trial on February 16, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. So, Ms. Stewart, we will see you back in courtroom 333 on February 16, 2023 at 8:30. You will attend the same way you attended today by logging into the Zoom session for courtroom 333.
Okay.
Okay, your not guilty plea will be continued, and we will see you on February 16th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You have a good day. Thank you,
Yes,
Attorney
sir.
Werbling.
Thank you, Your Honor. Judge, I believe Kevin Stewart was ready.
Okay.
Okay, you got it wrong. Okay, all right, bye.
Was Mr. Stewart, was he the one who called it? I mean, dropped in, or is he on our document?
He's on the docket.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is ticket number P1310378. People of the City of Detroit versus Kevin Dallas Stewart. Count 1, failure to display a valid operator license not on person. And count 2, failure to stop for a stop sign. These matters are scheduled for pretrial today. May I have I'm sorry. These matters are scheduled for a show cause hearing. May I have appearances for the record?
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Your name for the record, sir? I think you're muted. You're muted, Mr. Stewart.
Kevin Stewart, sorry about that.
Good morning, Mr. Stewart. I'm sorry, good afternoon now. Hello.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm good, thank you. Attorney Werbling, how does your client wish to proceed in this matter?
So Judge, with respect to the misdemeanor, he wants to waive his rights. The city agreed to amend that to failure to display. We weren't aware of the civil infraction, however. Did you pay that, Mr. Stewart?
No, the ticket I have, he only gave me a warning.
Oh, you know what? I do see that. I do see that that's only a warning. Okay. Okay. 1 second, please. Okay, back on the record, yeah, Mr. Stewart, the count two is actually not a count. It is the warning. It's not even in the system. So the only charge before the court today is the failure to display valid operator license, not one person. And Attorney Werblin, can you, did you recite the plea agreement or the plea
The
offer?
Corporation Counsel is going to amend the charged matter to failure to display a valid driver's license, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Stewart, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Stewart, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Workman in private today about your case and your accompanying rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matter that is before the court today?
Yes.
And did you hear the plea offer that was placed on the record by your attorney?
Yes.
Do you understand that offer?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my understanding that you wish to waive your right to trial by judge or jury and take advantage of that offer and plead guilty today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is anyone threatening you or promising you anything or any other way forcing you to waive your right to a trial by judge or jury and enter into a guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to direct your attention to the date of February 5th, 2022 at approximately 1:35 in the afternoon in the area of Grand River and West McNichols Street in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and in the area indicated, were you operating a Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And at some point, did you come into contact with a police officer?
Yes, ma'am.
And did that officer request that you request your driver's license?
Yes.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license at that time?
Yes, I did.
Is the defense satisfied?
Satisfied, Judge.
The court is also satisfied and is going to accept a guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to display. Mr. Stewart, the court is going to assess a fine of $250 on that charge. How long do you need to pay that?
Ma'am, can I get to the February? I'm about to be laid off for 2 weeks and then I go back on January 9th.
Okay, would you like to do community service instead?
Now, can I just pay it?
Yeah, yes, you can. Let's see. The court will give you until March 10th to pay that $250. Okay, that's March 10th, 2023. That's $250 to be paid by March 10th, 2023. You can pay that fine by coming down to 36th District Court and paying in person by seeing our cashiers on the first floor. You can call into the court and pay over the telephone. You can go to 36th District Court website and pay online. You can also pay at the DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. I know there's one at the City County building, which is now known as the Coleman Young Municipal Center, that is located on Woodward and Jefferson. I know there's one at the Northwest Activity Center, which is located on Myers Road in the on the west side of Detroit. I'm told that there are DivDat kiosks located at different CVSs throughout the community. You can also download the DivDat app and pay that way as well. Just make sure you have that $250 paid by March 10th, 2023.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much for your patience today. Make sure you have that fine of $250 paid by March 10th, 2023. And if you have no questions, if there's nothing further from the defense, that concludes this matter.
Man, thank you guys. Have a good holiday.
You too.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you so much.
You
Have
too.
a good day. It looks like we have one more. Is that right?
Two more, Judge. I think Sharita Evans was ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, thank you. 2 more. 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 2 ticket number P1356518, people of the city of Detroit versus Sharita Latrice Evans. Count 1, driving while license suspended. Count 2, no proof of insurance, and count 3, expired plates. These matters are scheduled for pre-trial conference today. May I have appearance for the record?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Warbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, your name for the record?
Oh, you're muted. Let me send you. Can you unmute yourself, Ms. Evans? Hello. I just sent you a prompt to unmute yourself. Just follow that prompt.
Hello,
Hi, can you state your name for the record?
my name is Sharita Latrice Evans.
Good afternoon, Ms. Evans.
Good afternoon.
How are we proceeding in this matter, Attorney Workman?
Judge, my client wishes to waive her rights. She's happy with the offer. She wants to accept it.
Okay, let's see if I can find the offer. Can you know what, can you just put the terms of the offer on the record?
Sure, she would be pleading responsible count 3, the civil infraction as charged, which is expired plates, and then counts 1 and 2 would be dismissed.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Evans. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Ms. Evans, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Warbling in private regarding your case and your accompanying rights?
yes,
Okay, and let's see, you have 1 misdemeanor, 2 civil infractions. Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury, at least on a misdemeanor, that are before the court today?
yes,
Do you understand, well, did you hear the plea offer that Attorney Warbling placed on the record?
yes,
And it's my understanding that you wish to avail yourself of the plea offer and enter into a plea of responsible to count 3. Is that correct?
correct.
Okay, Attorney Warbling, do you stipulate to the face of the ticket to establish a factual basis on the civil infractions?
We just so stipulate, Your Honor.
Thank you. And how does your client plead with respect to count 3?
Responsible, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is going to accept a plea of responsible to the charge of count 3, expired plates. Do you stipulate to probable cause?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is dismissing count 1, which is driving while license suspended, and count 2, no proof of insurance, in accordance with the plea agreement. Ms. Evans, the fine for expired plates is $145. And that is normally to be paid within 14 days. That would take us to January 3rd, 2023. Will you be able to pay that $145 fine by January 3rd?
Can I do to the 15th, please?
I'll get, well, the 15th is on the weekend, so I'll give you to January 27th.
Okay,
Okay, so that's $145 to be paid by January 27th, 2023. You can pay that fine in person at the 36th District Court on the 1st floor at our cashier's office. You can pay online via 36th District Court's website. You can pay at the DivDat kiosks that are located throughout the community. I know there's one at the City County Building, otherwise known as the Coleman and Young Municipal Center on Woodward and Jefferson. I know there's one at the Northwest Activity Center on Myers on the west side. I've seen them at different random CVS's throughout the city. You can also download the DivDat app and pay that way as well. You can also pay by phone, but just make sure you have your $145 fine paid by January 27th, 2023.
okay,
Okay? Any questions?
no,
Anything further from you, Attorney Work?
Nothing further at this time, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, if there's nothing further, that concludes this matter. Thank you very much for your patience today, Ms. Evans. You have a good day.
you have a better one. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That concludes this matter. have one more, right? Is
Correct.
Sanders ready?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna send Mr. Sanders a prompt to unmute. I know he's on the telephone. Mr. Sanders, you can press *6 to unmute yourself. Okay, I see that you're unmuted. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm about to call your case. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
This is
What happened?
This is ticket number P 1233192. People of the city of Detroit versus Harris Kenneth Sanders. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, and count 2, improper plate. This matter is scheduled for a show cause hearing today. May I have appearances for the record?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Wordling, P 64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, your name for the record.
My name is Harris Kenneth Sanders.
And Judge, he wants to waive his rights and set for a show cause today and take advantage of the offer, whereby last 4 digits 1921 would be dismissed. He'd be pleading to count 2 as charged, which is improper plates.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Sanders, can you please raise your right hand?
Yes? Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Sanders, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Werblin today in private regarding your case and your accompanying rights?
Yes, I did. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, do you understand that you have a right to a trial by judge or jury on the matters that are before the court today?
Yes.
Did you hear the plea offer that Attorney Werblin placed on the record? Did you hear the plea offer that Attorney Werblin placed on the record?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Okay,
I
so
didn't hear you.
if you plead guilty to count 2 improper plates, the court would dismiss count 1, driving the unregistered or untitled vehicle. Do you understand that offer?
Yes, I do.
And do you wish to take advantage of that offer and plead guilty today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, do you understand that in order to plead guilty, you will be waiving your right to a trial by judge or jury?
Yes.
Knowing and understanding that you're waiving your right to a trial by judge or jury, do you wish to continue and enter into a guilty plea today?
Yes.
Is anyone threatening you, forcing you, or promising you anything besides the plea offer placed on the record to get you to enter into a guilty plea today?
Yes.
They are.
They are.
Threatening you or promising you something to get you to enter into a guilty
Oh, no.
plea?
Oh, no,
Okay,
no.
Okay,
No.
let me ask one more time. Is anyone threatening you, promising you anything, forcing you to get you to waive your right to a trial by judge or jury and enter into a guilty plea today?
No, not at all. No one.
Okay, so are you pleading guilty knowingly and voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I want to direct your attention to the date of August 3rd, 2021.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I like to get the matter taken care of as soon as possible, preferably today.
Well, sir, that's what I'm trying to do. You got to listen to me.
Oh, okay.
All right. I said
Yes.
I want to direct your attention to August 3rd, 2021 at approximately 3:04 p.m. In the area of West McNichols Road and Patton Street in the city of Detroit. On the date and time and in the area indicated, were you driving a 2006 Ford vehicle?
Yes, I was.
And were you driving that vehicle with improper plates?
Yes, I was. At the time, I had no idea they were improper because the vehicle wasn't mine. but I was informed that the vehicle was
Okay, stop
everything
talking,
on it was
Mr.
legit.
Sanders. Stop talking. Attorney Werblin, I can't take a plea to improper plea.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Take the plea.
Mr. Judge, if I could just want to hear him,
Sure.
Mr. Sanders, you didn't know at the time, but after the fact, you realized that the plate was on the wrong vehicle, correct?
Yes, due to the fact it was someone else's vehicle, but by me driving the vehicle, I have to take all the blame for that. So this is what I'm doing now.
I can't do it. I can't do
Okay,
it.
then we'll just set it for a bench trial, Judge.
Or do you want to see? Yeah, Mr. Sanders, I cannot take a plea. I can't take this guilty plea. So the court is going to schedule this matter for trial on February 16th, 2023. Mr. Sanders, do you understand that you have a right to a plea by judge or jury?
Yes, I'd rather just take the guilty plea, Your Honor.
Okay, well, Mr. Sanders, when I asked you a simple yes or no question and you went off into, some facts that let me know that I should not take this guilty plea. I can't accept the guilty plea. So I'm going to schedule this matter for trial. I'm going to schedule it for trial on February 16th, 2023. Now you can have a jury trial or you can have a bench trial. A bench trial is when the judge is the decider of fact. So the judge will decide whether you're guilty or innocent as opposed to a jury. Would you like to schedule your trial before a judge?
Yes.
Okay, so you understand that you were waiving your right to a jury trial in that case?
Yes.
Is anyone threatening you or forcing you or promising you anything to get you to waive your right to a jury trial and set this matter for bench trial?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, this court is setting this matter for bench trial on February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. We will see you back here, Mr. Sanders, on February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. And you attend court the same way you attended today by logging into the Zoom session, courtroom 333. Your not guilty plea is continued, and we will see you back here on February 16th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. for a bench trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Sanders, for your patience. You have a good day. We'll see you back here February 16th.
All right,
Have a
thank you.
great day. Have a good holiday.
Same to you. Amen.
Thank you. Matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It looks like the docket is done. That concludes the morning docket for courtroom 333. Thank you both, Attorney Griffin and Attorney Werblin, for your service today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Griffin.
Always good working with
All
you,
right,
Attorney
Judge.
Werblin.
Next time.
Same here, Mr. Griffin. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Madam Clerk. Everyone have a great day. Happy holidays.
All right, happy holidays.
Take care.